káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì tó bá dé ìgbà ọkọ tẹ́ wò wá ní abẹ́kẹ́ subscribe kẹ́lẹ́ máa jẹ ìgbádùn gbogbo ṣe náà lágbo òṣèré àti ìròyìn káàkiri lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà àti gbogbo àgbáyé.
Gbígbí tẹ́ ti láǹfààní láti máa wò mí láti máa gbọ́ mi. Àrílùmú bí owó ọ̀rọ̀ yín náà ni tí ó tún solówó ẹ̀ ní mọ̀sọ̀mọ̀sọ̀. Àkàndá ọ̀rọ̀ Awíkóńkó lórúkọ mi. Àjàó àrò ní mi Awíkóńkó asàn lójú ọlọ́rọ̀. Bọ́lọ́rọ̀ bá gbọ́gun bàbá làbàbà ọlọ́rọ̀ ó ṣe. Pápá àpá tí wọ́n ṣe ńlẹ̀ pápá náà lélẹ́yìí tá a fẹ́ sọ yìí. Yorùbá ní kò sẹ́ni tó mèdè àyàn bí ẹni tó mú gọ̀gọ́ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ ń gbòmìnira dání lọ́mọ tó mẹ́lẹ́ ń sọ ẹnu oníkàn láti gbọ́ pọ̀n ẹnu ọlọ́fà láti gbọ́ mọ́ta kò sẹ́ni tó lè mọ̀dí ọ̀rọ̀ ju ọlọ́rọ̀ mọ̀mọ́ dáadáa mo rí dénúdénú kò sẹ́ni tó lè mọ̀ ni ju ẹni lọ àìmọ̀ ìyá òsọ́jọ̀sọ́ kò sẹ́ni tí mo lè gbìn jù gbìn kò sẹ́ni tí ó ṣàlàyé ilé ìkarahun tí ó ṣàlàyé alábàáhùn ju àwọn fúnra lára ẹ̀ lọ. Àwọn tó rí kó yọ tí wọ́n jí gbé níjọba àbílẹ̀ Oríire píríncípà yìí ṣàlàyé ṣe mọ̀ pé ńgbà tí wọ́n dá wọn lẹ̀ ń tá a sọ ni pé ìròyìn ò tí ì lè pọ̀ níta àfi bí wọ́n bá fún wọn láǹfààní láti sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà náà la tó máa gbọ́ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ àti wá gbọ́ lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ mo wá ní oníkìláàkì bá ń gbọ́rọ̀ láfọ̀rọ̀ lọ bó ògùn bá jí wọn afọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu tí wọ́n làdó gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí bá ń du akèrèǹgbè odò ni ó tu fún ọ̀rọ̀ tí bá ń du èmi náà ń wọ̀ lẹ́ni méjì tí ń rò fún ju ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ Àkàndá ọ̀rọ̀ Awíkóńkó lọ torí pé tí kan ò yẹ rí ẹsẹ̀ kan ò yẹ̀nà ìbàdí kan ò jòkó lẹ́ní ọwọ́ kan ò gbẹ́rù dórí láì sí ẹ̀yin kò sí èmi orí ló dúró fágbọ̀n mú mi ń wá ní wáyé tì ẹ̀yin náà ò ní wá mi tì àtèmi àtẹ̀yin kájọ fa ìkú dẹ́gbẹ́ra mo kí nínú ilé mo kí lẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí gbogbo ọmọ kóòtù òjíire bí ń ọ̀yọ́ àgbẹ̀ tún kó àmójúbà mi ẹ sì tún kó àmétíbà mi òní tẹ bá ń wò mí tẹ́ gbọ́n tí mò ń sọ bó ni ó ṣe rí lára yín ṣùgbọ́n gbẹ bá rí mi tẹ́ gbọ́ mi ìgbà náà la tó láǹfààní àti gbọ́ra wa àánú Olódùmarè ò ní fi sílẹ̀ o mi ò ní bá yín à ń tẹ́ tu fajá ò sí ń bẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n kó wọ́n ti dé padà àwọn tó dín ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ti dín ṣùgbọ́n a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé ń tọ́ bàjẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀ tó èyí tó dáa kọ́lọ́run ó dẹlẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn rẹ̀ kíjọba rántí wọn kí wọ́n sì rántí orúkọ wọn lóòótọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ló ti ṣẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ òjò ló ti rọ̀ tílẹ̀ ti fà wọ́n mu àwọn nìkan kọ́ wọ́n kọ́kọ́ jí gbé àwọn nìkan kọ́ ni wọ́n kọ́kọ́ ṣe kó oró pa kódà gan lẹ̀ Káàárọ̀ Oòjíire ń bí bọ̀tì ọ̀nà títí wọ́n gbà wá tó bígè tó bá dòbí tó kára oko wálé tẹ́ni tí ò lè rìn ní kí wọ́n gbé òun tí gbogbo ìlú gbarata tíjọba dìde bí wọn ò ṣe dìde rí tí gbogbo security agencies ń forí gbárí National Special Adviser Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu gómìnà àwọn ọ̀gá àgbà nínú iṣẹ́ ológun wọ́n ń pé kí lèyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí èyí láfi wá gbó dẹ́kun fáwọn oníṣẹ́ láabi wọ́n gbìyànjú ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba mi sì fún wọn ṣe so mo wá ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹni tí nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ní fi dùn so láì gbà kókó yín láì dé ìnà pẹ̀nu ẹ láǹfààní láti gbẹ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu principal Madam Rachel Alamu àbákànmú ni àlàmú. So àgbọ̀ bí ṣe kú bọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ látẹnu ọ̀gá àgbà fún iléeṣẹ́ ológun náà, ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wọlé oore kan tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe mí ó náà ni pé kẹ́ ẹ bá mi lọ́ọ̀fù láìkì kẹ́ ẹ sì bá mi pín prógráàmù yìí kó délé kó dòkó kó dẹ́sẹ̀ wù kó dọ̀nà jíjìn. Eléyìí náà ni oore tí a lè ṣe fúnra wa. So wọ́n fọ̀rọ̀ wá mama principal yìí lẹ́nu wò. I love that woman for something. She is very, very sound. She is very, very sound. Because ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ tíṣà lónìí by accident. Àwọn kan jẹ́ tíṣà by opportunity. Àwọn kan jẹ́ tíṣà torí pé n tá a mọ̀ jẹ ò sí ńlẹ̀ la fi jẹ n tá a mọ̀ jẹ tàbí n tá a rí lọ́rọ̀ wọn. They are not sound, but this woman is very, very sound. I'm very proud of her. So gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n bí lọ́dà létòlétò màmá lòun ti lò 20-something years. God bless you, sir. God bless you, ma. You are welcome, sir. Mi ni wáyé tì, sir. Mi ni wáyé tì, ma. Wọ́n ti lò 20-something years nídìí iṣẹ́ yìí. Lélẹ̀ tó túmọ̀ sí pé àti fẹ̀yìntì rẹ̀ kò pẹ́ mọ́. Having said that, àtònímọ̀ ní òtátà náà máa nà. Mr. Tunde Okoli, God bless you, sir. Mi ní wáìntì ẹ ní mòṣe ẹ ní jẹgun kẹ́yìn ẹran láyé yín. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí pátápátá ńlẹ́ lè support lọ́nà kan àbí kejì. Bóyá kẹ́ ẹ ra sticker tàbí kẹ́ ẹ fún mi ní gift. Ẹ ti máa rí logo sticker ìyẹn $sign. Ẹ ti máa rí icon gift. Gbogbo aládá ẹ̀bùn táwọn tán bá package ẹ̀bùn kalẹ̀ icon ẹ̀ ti máa rí ẹ kàn click lórí ẹ̀ yóò gbé lọ síbi táwọn gift yẹn wà. Eléyìí tágbára yín bá ká ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀yin náà lè tẹ́wọlé kú sẹ́ni mórí iṣẹ́ yá. God bless you, sir. God bless you, ma. So like I said, mo nígbàgbọ́ pé woman yìí ó ti tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan, but very, very unfortunate. Ṣèyí Mákindé ní kí àjọ àgbáyé United Nations kí wọ́n wá bóun investigate ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìjínigbé yẹn. Ó lólè òní jàgbà kọ́ mọ́ sí lójú fèrè. À ń retí àjọ àgbáyé ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú tó náà rí, pẹ̀lú àlàyé tó gbọ́. N tó ń bá gbọ́ authentic ni, n táwa bá gbọ́ àtẹnudẹ́nu ni. Because gẹ́gẹ́ bí governor, chief security officer, he has the grace, the opportunity and power to call any leader of any security agency pátápátá. So ó túmọ̀ sí wípé òun yẹ kó ń rí jà wá lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n ọjọ́kọ́jọ́ tíran Yorùbá bá fọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú tì sẹ́gbẹ́ kan, tá a mú ìjọmọlúàbí tá a gbé wọ̀ bí ẹ̀wù, ọjọ́ náà God bless you, sir. God bless you, man. So ọjọ́ náà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ó tó láǹfààní àti tẹ̀síwájú dáadáa bá a ṣe fẹ́ bó ṣe wù wá. Ẹja gbé tó lóṣèlú ti sẹ́gbẹ́ kan. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, ìgbésẹ̀ Ṣèyí Mákindé, ó ń tọ́ka sí wa pé we are also vulnerable. Because gbogbo tí ẹ̀dá bá ń wálé ayé kọ́ ló máa rí. Ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa o. Nígbà tá Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu fẹ́ díje ní 2023, Ṣèyí Mákindé lè mọ́ campaign fún directly. But Ṣèyí Mákindé seek support àwọn èèyàn fún Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu. Ló jẹ́ kí Tinubu wọlé nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ṣé ẹ gbàgbé pé wíwọlé Tinubu kò ṣàì kó bá àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú PDP nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Kí ló wá change? Npò tí Bọ́lá Tinubu wà ó wu Ṣèyí Mákindé náà fine. Bó ṣe wá wù yẹn kò sí ntọ́ bàdí ń bẹ̀, kò sẹ́ńtì nǹkan rí kì í wù. Lóòótọ́ gbogbo èèyàn kọ́ ló lè dàbí èmi Àkàndá Awíkonko. Mo ní contentment, ntólóyìnbó ń pè ní contentment. As in kéèyàn ó gbé nǹkan débì kan kó wá wo wípé Ọlọ́run ti ṣe ohun tó. Kéèyàn ó kúrò lójú agbo ńgbà tíjó bá ń yẹ. Kéèyàn ó mórí Ọlọ́run kó mo bá ṣe dúpẹ́. Ìwọ̀nba ilé téèyàn rí oore ńlá ni. So ìyẹn jẹ́ nǹkan tí ó ń dùn mí pẹ̀lú Ṣèyí Mákindé wípé kò gbé òṣèlú tì sẹ́gbẹ́ kan, òun náà ti ń jìjà òṣèlú. Ọlọ́run nìkan ní fẹ̀dá jọba, Ọlọ́run ní fi ní joyè, Ọlọ́run nìkan ló ní déédéé. Ẹ bá ń wí fún Ṣèyí Mákindé. Ìpọ́lọ̀ nìkan ní pé kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ béèyàn ṣe ń fẹ́ o. So èmi ò mọ calculation rẹ o tó fi nígbàgbọ́ pé bóun bá díje fúnpò ààrẹ òun lè wọlé. I don't know. Èmi lèmi ò mọ̀ o. Ṣé àwọn pé mo ti sọ síwájú pé Ọlọ́run nìkan ní fi ẹ̀dá jọba. Kò séèyàn kankan tó lè sọ pé without me tàbí tí kì í bá ṣe mi. Who are you? Ọlọ́run sọ fún ọ pé who are you? So yẹn túmọ̀ sí pé Ṣèyí Mákindé lè ti ṣe ń wọ̀ kí ẹ̀ kọ́ wá rí nírìí pé bá a dìbò òun ọ̀ wọlé, bá a pawó láró òun ọ̀ wọlé bíi ti Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu. Ṣùgbọ́n mi ò rí Ṣèyí Mákindé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó wọlé ipò ààrẹ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ gan ká tó wá sọ pé ìpínlẹ̀ mi. So nítorí àkókò wa ẹ já gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu màmá yìí, ọ̀rọ̀ ni mo fẹ́ wá ká wá gbọ́ kó lè wọ̀n rẹ́kọ̀d lọ́dọ̀ tiwa náà, àti pàápàá ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ mi náà fẹ́ mọ kí làbájáde bó ní nǹkan ṣe lọ. Ẹ̀tọ́ mi sì ni kí n mú wá sétí ìgbọ́ yín, mi ò ní wáyé tí o.
Can only imagine, and imagine it even is like reliving it. It was not easy. We were in the forest, in the open most of the time, under the sun, under the rain, with the children. But we kept going because there was no way out. We knew it's God that could only help us. So that really helped us. And the fact that we believe that people are praying for us, that also helped us as well. And I cannot say it's not God, because sometimes things we go through, you think that when you break down, that will be the end. But you just survive it. Personally, I was not beaten, but some of the children were beaten. You know, children.
Now, bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbọ́ àlàyé màmá yìí dáadáa, wọ́n wọ́ wọn káàkiri nínú igbó. Mo máa gbọ́ pé àwọn agbèfọ́ba ti dìtẹ́ẹ̀tì pé àwọn wà lérí abì kan, wọ́n kó wọn kú ńbẹ̀. Wọ́n na àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó kéré jù ńbẹ̀. Ẹ dẹ̀ pé àwọn eléyìí náà lábíamọ, ẹ láwọn náà ń bímọ, ẹ náà níyàwó. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n má àwọn ọmọ kékeré wọ́n nà wọ́n. Ọmọ ọdún méjì, ńgbà tẹ́ ẹ kọ́ ọmọ ọdún méjì sẹ́ẹ̀fẹ́ kó sunkún ni. Ọmọ ọdún méjì, ọmọ ọdún mẹ́rin kí wọ́n mọ̀ ju gbé lọ. Ńgbà tí wọ́n wà níbi tí ọjọ́ bí tó yẹ kí wọ́n wà. Wọ́n wà níbi tí ò sí ya wọ́n ń bẹ̀. Ọmọ ọdún méjì ń bò mí sì mú yàn lọ́wọ́. Ayé lọ́dà ayé ọ̀làjú. táǹkọ́ ọmọ ọdún 2 ọmọ ọdún 3 ọmọ ọdún 4 lọ léèwé ọmọ mi ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ school láti ọmọ ọdún kan àbọ̀ wọ́n á ní crèche àwa yóò lọ crèche ta ní ọ̀ràn wa lọ crèche ńgbà náà bó tiẹ̀ wà ambọ̀sibọ́sì kò sí wọ́n ti dètò ẹ̀kọ́ rú ọmọ kọ́kọ́ lọ crèche yóò lọ kindergarten yóò lọ nursery yóò lọ primary yóò lọ junior secondary yóò lọ senior secondary yóò ẹsẹ̀ wàá mọ ibi tí orí ń gbé òun lọ and lo and behold 6334 ni wọ́n ti fẹ́ scrap un àtúnbẹ̀ èyí tí wọ́n tún ń gbé bọ̀ kọ́lọ̀ nínú àánú ẹ̀kọ́ ṣàánú wa so wọ́n ń ná àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké òun torí ariwo.
Some of them are quiet, some of them are loud.
No, they're
and
loud.
They hate most is noise, that it attracts attention. So the youngest of them, maybe the two, Waliya and Salam, they were the one that took the best of the beating. They will close their mouth, tie it with cloth, and beat them very well. Then the men, they had it worse than us. So they were blindfolded, handcuffed, and chained on the leg. All of them until they remained 2. I want to see my husband. When I get home, I can think of any other thing. But definitely, it has to be something that
society tá wà yìí kò ní ojú àánú fún àwọn ọkùnrin. Take it or you leave it, call it anything from me. Society tá wà yìí o lójú àánú fọkùnrin anywhere. Bí nǹkan bá pàwọ́ àtìyàwó ẹ̀ pọ̀ wọ́n ní ṣe bọ́kùnrin ní ẹ́. Ó wá béèrè wípé ṣé wọ́n lẹ́mìí méjì ni. Obìnrin lè jọ ilé kan náà nìsín bó bá fẹ́ já tiẹ̀ yóò ní rárá bó bá wá ní kí ló dé alọ́kùnrin nìwọ sáwà lára àyà. Bí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ọkùnrin àti obìnrin sáré trust obìnrin. Bó bá jọ ọkùnrin àti obìnrin wọ́n jọ ń du nǹkan ta wọ́n ti kópa ti ẹbu ọkùnrin irú ilé ayé ìwò la wá tó fi jẹ́ pé kò sójú àánú fún àwa ọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́ wa. Àbí ọkùnrin kọ́ ló jí wọn kó wáì tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọkùnrin wọn tó wá ń fìyà jẹ kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọkùnrin wọn tó ń pa. Sorry o kò sẹ́ni tó yẹ kí wọ́n pa ń bẹ̀ o. Ṣé kò wá sẹ́ni tó gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé Ọlọ́run ẹ dáríjì mi ẹ dáríjì mi ẹ dáríjì mi ẹ dáríjì mi o. Tí ó wà pé obìnrin ti ṣẹ̀ láyé o ntọ́lọ́ ti wà mẹ́yìn obìnrin wáyé ìkan jìyà rẹ̀. Àwọn ọkùnrin náà ni wọ́n mú kẹ́ni wọ́n dù lọ́rùn. Nkeji bóyá wọ́n dùn ní bóyá wọ́n yìn mọ́ ni wọ́n sá pa òun náà ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ọmọ 28 years wọ́n ń pè ní Dean àbí Deacon Dean wọ́n pa òun náà ní kògbókògbó ayé ẹ̀. So according to that woman wọn ò jẹ́ káwọn ọkùnrin yìí ó rí mú mi. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé kọ́lọ́wọ́ dáríjì èèyàn bí èèyàn bá rí wọn gan èèyàn ó fẹ́ tọrọ okú fún wọn. Sorry Kennedy tó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ní wípé wọ́n ń dì wọ́n lójú wọ́n fàṣọ dì wọ́n lójú wọ́n ń dè wọ́n lọ́wọ́ àtẹsẹ̀. Wọ́n máa ní lọ́kàn pé ọkùnrin ló lágbára àti sá lọ. Irú ilé ayé ìwò làwọn ọkùnrin wá. Ọlọ́run fúnra lára rẹ̀ ní yó ṣàánú wa gbọ́dọ̀ jó ogbó náà. Àwọn ọmọ òfì sọ́dọ̀ obìnrin wọn lọ́kùnrin mọ bí ó ṣe survive. Kódà.
Good for me. We sacked them off. When we started the first week, they were bringing biscuits for them, maybe to make them comfortable. But along the line, that stopped. Then we had to move from one point to another, and that was a major problem we had. When the place is discovered, we have to move, and that starts around 7, 8 in the night. Sometimes we walk 3, 4 hours. That is most of the bruises you see on our bodies. Yes. They carry the last three: salam, waliyat, and testimony. The girls, the secondary school girls, will carry the tail. The other ones, they will have to walk. Will fall sometimes. A lot. When we were taking, my car was used to convey us to a point. That was
because àwọn èèyàn kan béèrè wípé nínú gbogbo nǹkan ńgbà tán kọ́kọ́ rescue woman yìí ntọ́ kọ́kọ́ béèrè ní ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ rẹ̀. Ìròyìn tó tẹ̀ mí lọ́wọ́ lónìí ó ní wípé olùdíje dupò gómìnà lábẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú All Progressives Congress nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Senator Sarafadeen Ali, ìròyìn tó tẹ̀ mí lọ́wọ́ tí mi ti confirm o, wọ́n ló ti gbé Toyota Camry fún woman yẹn. Ẹjá jọ confirm, mo kàn rántí lórí program yẹn náà ni o. Ẹ̀dá newspaper lélẹ́yìí ó ní Ọ̀yọ́ APC Guba candidate donates car to rescue Orire school principal. So it was true. Because alẹ́ ni mo rí okay. Camry 2010 model ni. Kí la wọ́n ń pè náà? The governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC in Oyo State, Senator Sarafadeen Ali, has donated a brand new Toyota Camry. Ṣé brand new ni àbí tó kún bọ̀? To Mrs. Rachel Folake Alamu, the principal of Community High School, Ishele, Orire local government area, in recognition of her courage and resilience after surviving a 56-day kidnap ordeal. Mrs. Alamu was among the teachers abducted alongside pupils during the May attack on Community High School, Ishele, and Yawota Baptist Nursery and Primary School in Orire local government area. During their captivity, the principal was reportedly compelled by the kidnappers to appear in several video recordings used to communicate with the outside world and press demands. Presenting the vehicle, Ali commended Mrs. Alamu for her exceptional bravery, composure, and unwavering commitment to the safety and welfare of the abducted pupils throughout the traumatic experience. He described the donation as a modest token of appreciation for her courage and an expression of solidarity with victims of insecurity. The senator said he hoped the gesture would aid her recovery and encourage her as she resumes her professional responsibilities. Resume okay. Láago mélòó kí wọ́n jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ sinmi dáadáa ná kò yí sinmi o. The senator said, okay, according to him, teachers who continue to serve under difficult and hazardous conditions deserve the support and appreciation of society. So now, because àwọn èèyàn kan sọ ńgbà tí woman yẹn ní tó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa mọ́tò ẹ̀ ńgbà tí wọ́n lọ rescue wọn gangan láti inú igbó ló ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹnìkan lọ́wọ́ sójà kan ń pé mọ́tò òun kọ́ ìyẹn wá náà máa bá gẹ̀ẹ́tì ká ẹ̀ ṣòkó tó di pé ńgbà tó wá délé gan ó ẹ̀sẹ̀ wá rí píkṣọ̀ àti fídíò ká yẹn pé wọ́n ti dáná sun. So now àwọn èèyàn kan wá ń béèrè wípé pé wọ́n ti rescue wọn ṣe tó yẹ kó máa rán mọ́ nínú bí ọba sọ tí wọ́n ikú ò lọ́dọ̀ ìjọba padà sílé ẹ dákun ta ni yóò bá sọ padà náà bó ló yẹ fẹ́ sọ mọ́ ó ti dàtẹ̀yìn kọ́gbọ́n agé tí ajánu tá a gé létí tí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń tọ́jú abẹ meanwhile mọ́tò rẹ̀ ń làwọn ajínigbé fi kọ́kọ́ kó wọn débì kan kí wọ́n tó wá gbé ọ̀kadà pàdé wọn kí wọ́n tó fọ̀kadà kó wọn wọnú igbó lọ. So èèyàn kan lọ sáwà mọ́tò ẹ̀ kú òǹbí tí wọ́n gbé dé tọ́wà lọ síbòmíì tí wọ́n fi lọ dáná sun bẹ̀. So mo appreciate woman yìí, she is very very sound ó dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tí ń ṣe.
We met the primary pupils and their teacher and the teacher. So we had to walk for about 1 hour. They brought bicycle machine and about 10 of them. So we were parked there and we rode for more than 4 hours on chartered path. but they knew their way. What actually happened, I thought they left the car there. The police will have towed the car to their office, but somebody showed me the car where it was burnt, and that was not the part we took. So I think they drove it to that point before it was touched. That was not the way we took into the forest.
Ó ní kì í sọ̀nà ibi táwọn gbà wọnú ìgbẹ́ níbi tí wọ́n ti rí mọ́tò. Ok, ẹ̀já gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ọ̀gá iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá àbí ọ̀gá sọ́jà jàre. Ok, no, woman yẹn náà ni.
When we were taken, my car was used to convey us to a point. That was where we met the primary pupils and their teacher and the teacher. So we had to walk for about 1 hour. They brought bicycle machine and about 10 of them. So we were parked there. And we rode for more than 4 hours on charted paths. But they knew their way.
Madam, when we were released immediately, the first thing you said was, was there anything that was going on?
Ó náà ń bi léèrè pé ìgbà tí wọ́n release yín ní tó kọ́kọ́ sọ ni pé where is my car? Màmá yẹn rẹ́rìn pé kí ló lọ lọ́kàn ẹ̀ báyìí.
That particular time, you wanted to answer to anything.
No, what actually happened, I thought they left the car there. The police will have towed the car to their office, but somebody showed me the car where it was burnt, and that was not the part we took. So I think they drove it to that point before it was touched. That was not the way we took into the.
Was this impact on you negatively in any way as a teacher going forward?
Irú ìbéèrè wo nu? Wọ́n gbé èèyàn lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Wọ́n gbé wọnú ìgbẹ́ lọ. Ó lò 56 days ńbẹ̀. Wọ́n pààyàn lójú ẹ̀. Ẹ̀ tó wá ní sọ ní negative impact ní life ẹ̀. Kò ṣe níní. Ṣé òun gangan kọ́ ló máa feel trauma yẹn jù ni? Láti jókòó sí same class láti máa kọ́ ọmọ ṣé kò ní dẹ̀tì tó bá jẹ́ ìṣẹ́ lè lọ.
Going to rural area will take the grace of God. You know, with time, I've worked for 28 years.
28 years.
So I have 4 years. With time, maybe I can get over it. But going that far, the distance between that place and Ogbomoso is far already. So I sacrifice a lot when it comes to transportation. Now, coupled with this, I don't know what to happen, but for now, thank you very much.
As intelligent as she is, màmá yẹn ò fẹ́ sọ wípé òun ò lè padà lọ síbẹ̀ mọ́ o. Kennedy, gómìnà bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́mọ́dà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ó lo opportunity yẹn ó fi reject iṣẹ́ fáwọn ọ̀gá ẹ̀ tó gbéṣẹ́ fún. But body language yẹn ń sọ fún wa wípé òun ò ní lè lọ mọ́. Ká ní kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ ìjọba ni. Téèyàn ti gbà more than 28 years. Èèyàn lè sọ pé kó níṣẹ́ ọmọ fọwọ́ múṣẹ́. Pájá tó lọ ilé ẹkùn tó bọ̀. Bàbá ti kájá kú ewu ká kí ẹkùn náà pé ó try o. Ajá dẹ̀ wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ fódìdí iye ìjọba yìí. Ó dẹ̀ yóò kù láyọ̀ àtàlàáfíà ọkùnrin ní ọwọ́ náà kú ewu.
Tó ń béèrè Yorùbá kò yí sí láti wà níbi térò ti pọ̀.
Okay.
Now, àwọn èèyàn kan wá discuss ẹ̀ níbí yìí. Ó wá jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ọgbọ́n. Bó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ yẹn nìkan tá a bá tiẹ̀ lè gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ọ̀gá sọ́jà torí time. Mo lè lo ti ọ̀gá sọ́jà nínú program mi. Because mi ìfẹ́ máa gba time yín rárá. Yes, time yín was so precious. To you and to me too. I always consider you. Now, ẹ jẹ́ agbọ́rọ̀ tán sọ.
Want to have him go through that before their eyes. One of their colleagues was beheaded by these animals. because it takes an animal to treat a human being
True.
in that way.
True.
So these are not people that should even live with us. They don't belong amongst us because they are not human beings. You know? And to think that the same people, when the DSS arrested their own family members, they became traumatized. They started even reducing their demands. Can you imagine? Because they were made now to see what it looks like to keep somebody out of circulation. So the DSS went to Michika in Adama State, brought members of their family, went to Kaduna, brought members of their family, father, mother, wives, kids, and showed them the video. It was at that point that they knew that we were not joking.
This is no joke.
Because they said, if you come close, remember this principal. There was a video that this principal shot where she was saying, all they are saying is release our leaders. They are not treating us badly. That was the demand. And I remember I was the first to come to tell Nigerians for the first time that they were asking for the release of their leaders. And that was what happened. The woman herself said it. And they said, don't use military force. If you try to use military force, we'll kill these people. Again, the principal was made to say that in that video to Nigerians. They said, if you try to use the military to secure the release of these children, we'll kill everybody. Now, they got hold of members of their own families and said, okay, we have your relations. If anything happens to these children, these ones too, we are going to slaughter. It was at that point that they started mellowing down. And then said, well, if you can't give us all our leaders that we asked for, can you just give us a few of them? They wanted to come out of it with something they can hold on to.
Yes.
You know? They were not asking for ransom initially, but when they saw that, okay, the game has changed. The game has changed. There are people who are in custody of the DSS. They said that they should give them some money. Again, we said, no way.
Good.
No ransom.
Good.
And your leaders will not be released.
Good.
And they gave them a time. Which again, I had to tell Nigerians that they said after 72 hours, we move in. They can't stand the military might of our country.
That's true.
A lot of these people are cowards. If you deny them the drugs that they take, just for some time, you will see that they are just ordinary people. Even in hand combat, you will defeat them.
True.
It's these drugs that transform them into something else and made them worse animals than they are. So, having ensured that they cannot have an exit because they will have taken those children from that point to maybe Breningwari forest and other places where it will be difficult to lay hands on them. They picked bandits kidnapped children in Kuriga or the way to Breningwari in Kaduna. They ended up in Zamfara State. Bandits kidnapped students of government science secondary school in Katsina. They ended up in Zamfara State. In fact, it was in Safe that the military collected them. So it would have been dangerous if they had the opportunity to take them far, but we encircled them. From the first day military was deployed, they encircled them, exit point blocked. And they knew that the longer those children were with them, without us yielding to their demands, the more frustrated they will become.
That's true.
I mean, this is not Chibok. Some people thought this would be Chibok. But this is a different administration. In the past, we would have yielded to the demands of these good-for-nothing people. But no, we said no. And that was it. We didn't yield to demand. In fact, Abu Bara, the leader of the group, the first leader of the group, Ansaru that the DSS arrested.
Yes.
He was brought to court.
To court, okay.
His plea was taken. The other one, Mahmouda, who took over from him, the DSS also arrested him. DSS have been working on these Ansaru people for years. They were able to even know the homes of their family houses and all that. And that was the game changer. That strategy worked like a charm. And I'm saying it that my respect for the DSS has gone up because I can see what they are doing in terms of defeating terror. Look at all those people that are involved in the Yelwata killings. They are on trial.
They all were massacred.
They've even secured conviction. The people bombed the UN building.
Yes.
They secured conviction against them. We didn't have this kind of breakthroughs before now. So people can say what they like. Oh, they paid ransom. Is it from your bank account that they took money to pay ransom?
I think that's a question.
Because you talk a lot of rubbish, things that you don't know. People lost their lives. Soldiers lost their lives in this conflict from the first day. But instead of praising our troops for their gallantry, for their sense of service, we are busy because a lot of us are not happy that these children are back.
And let's not forget those playing politics with it as well.
That's what we are saying. So they are playing politics with it. They are saying all kinds of things. This is well, they should tell us how much they paid. How much they pay? Chop your mouth.
All right. Now, yóò wù mí ká gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ọ̀gá iléeṣẹ́ ológun. Details wà lẹ́nu tiwọn náà kó lè wà on record.
So I want to just put on record.
On record.
On 15th of May, 2026, it was indeed a sad day for us, and of course, the whole people of Oyo State. It was sometime around 10:00 hours. We were conducting an event in the barracks, and I was called that something like that had happened. So we had to move in from all the troops that are close by to that area. And I and my team, we had to move from the barracks, and we drive with all the speed we could to get to those locations. And unfortunately, we have gone deep into the forest. But we had to organize a search team immediately. We went in with some of the hunters, local vigilantes, and the Omoteku. But nothing positive happened that day. The following day we continued, and because of the nature of the forest, how thick it is, we had drone teams, we have Nigerian Air Force following up. But in some of those areas, you can't even, if you are under that place, you can't see rays of sunlight in those places. And the Air Force flew, they couldn't see anything. The drone team also flew. We didn't get anything from those things. And that was how we insisted on ground operation. It has to be ground, how to go deep into the forest. And it's during one of these operations that we lost the officer and the soldier that particular day, and there were some other ones wounded. One of them is actually soldier because he has a broken arm due to gunshot wound. The operation continued, and we had to involve a lot of agencies, and had to take over the whole operation completely from the garrison commander, because we had to now bring in troops and forces from different places providing intelligence. And I had to coordinate all these things together. And let me just mention that we have teams from the special unit of the Office of the National Security Advisor. We have this new National Counter-terrorism unit, the tactical team. Were there with us. We have Defense Headquarters,